when there's an a value, factor that out. That's going to change our next value. It'll have to be a fraction, actually. So this would be minus 5 over 4. And we keep the number outside. So hopefully you could see why that became 5 over 4. When we multiply 4 times this, those will cancel. The double negatives will cancel, and we'll get our 5 again. So that's why it became this fraction. But so now we have to use that for our equation. So how do we find this? So we use our formula b over 2 squared. 5 divided by 4 divided by 2. This is the same as b divided by 2. And when we show it this way, maybe it's easier. So when you have division of fractions, you multiply by the reciprocal. So we'll multiply by a half. That's the reciprocal of 2. And when we do that, we can see we have our multiplication of fractions, top times the top, bottom times the bottom. And the negative sign will cancel. We get 25 over 64. Yeah, we'll put that in. It's fraction. We could do this with decimals, it's just actually easier with fractions. And it's the same thing as all the other ones we've been doing. Just use the positive form and take the negative form out of the brackets. Except this time we have something that was out in front of the brackets, or I should really be calling these parentheses, that will multiply when we do this. So we have to multiply by -4 when we take this outside the brackets, or parentheses, whatever. Reducing this would give us 41 over 16. Okay, so the reason we did this is this trinomial will give us a perfect square. It's easier with fractions because you'll see what the perfect square becomes. So it's going to be whatever number we put here. Do you know how we get it? Where it comes from? It always came from this number. Okay. So it's going to be 5 over 8. All squared, so a perfect square. And this will reduce to 41 over 16. Skipping some steps to save time. We can see what the vertex is here. Vertex will be positive 5 over 8 as our x-coordinate, and 41 over 16 is the y-coordinate. It was easier to use fractions than decimals because we could just pick out our 5 over 8 to put in our perfect square form. It's actually way faster to do it like that.